allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, good morning. I said she was gonna fall in, but I'm gonna call her. Hey, we're through the pledge already, so I got you on speakerphone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So next on the agenda is approval of today's agenda.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is approval of the minutes of 2/11 of 2026.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes dated February 11th, 2026.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is approval of the claims of 2/18/2026.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the claims for payment as presented.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next, and I did not bring this up on the agenda, but it was consideration for use of courthouse grounds for Jared Faber to support law enforcement and American values. We looked at this one as well, and there was some information that was not filled in. And did you contact him?
Yes, and actually he did email back and he's gonna proceed just with the perimeter.
Around the
They
perimeter,
won't be on the grounds. Yep, he said to go ahead and just remove it, but I
so we can remove that.
taken off here.
I don't believe I need an action then.
No.
Okay, next is consideration to approve the appointment of zoning commission. Term expires of 2030. This would be Heidi Young's appointment.
Okay.
We had three applicants. There are three applicants, two of them didn't qualify because they live inside city limits. The third one would have been West Ferris.
Okay. With that being said, I'll make a motion to appoint Wes Ferris to the zoning commission to fill Heidi's term.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Taylor, you want to speak on that a little bit?
No, I had a couple of people apply and they all gave good responses, but yeah, Iowa code says to be on this, you need to be outside city limits, so that disqualified two of them.
Okay, any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consider resolution motion to adopt resolution 2026-09 at a resolution establishing the Hardin County Emergency Medical Services System Advisory Council.
So Lance, so we can have some dialogue, I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve resolution 2026-09.
I will second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Yeah, I had a lot of questions on this, but after talking to Daryl, it clarified some. So this advisory council would be the step two. The first step was when you met with them and had that meeting. So this is step two where it's created. This would be phase one of step two. So this committee would just bring whatever to us and then decisions are made by us. If we don't like it or how we want to create it beyond there, if we want to bring the cities, townships and everything else in, we can do that at that point. These are just the group that recommend what they want and what they need and what they need it for.
Correct. So I don't have any, I was helped facilitate the meeting with Daryl here a couple weeks ago, and so I don't have any questions or comments.
Okay.
I don't either at this time.
So yeah, at first I didn't like it because I thought it left everybody out.
Yeah.
It doesn't. This
No.
is just the phase one of step two.
Yep.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
DJ,
Aye.
Renee,
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is consideration to acknowledge the recorder's report for January.
Lance, I'll make a motion to acknowledge the recorder's report for the month of January.
Second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have is a change of status.
Lance, I'd make a motion to approve the resignation of Mark Leakey, correctional officer. Was full-time at a rate of $22.23 an hour, effective February 5th, 2026.
Second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Other business, so Wes has made a request to hire back a full-time position to the conservation office. He has, his secretary is leaving.
Yep.
And he's filled out the paperwork for the request. We'll put it on next week though.
Yep. I've had a private discussion with him.
Okay. So just so everybody knows, that'll be on next week.
Okay.
Other business, Taylor.
We had our bid yesterday for paving the highway D41 from the train school north to 20. And then also with that, we tacked on as you take Washington north out of town. So together, we had 3 bidders within 60 grand of each other, which is pretty good for a project this size. Manats was your winner at $2,043,769.54. So, the big project, 80% of that will be paid for through Region 6. So about 1.34 million of that too will be paid for through that. And then we will cover the 20% and then the whole part of the Washington.
Good.
So that's kind of our plans for now moving forward. So just I'll let you know and then I'll bring you the contract when we got it.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
Any other business? Well, before I go into public comment, I been hit up. Seems like public comment's getting a little disruptive. And when I say disruptive, people talking over each other. So in our policy was pulled up participation in board meetings. While board member, and don't get me wrong, I want public comment. While board members welcome your involvement, county related problems can usually be solved by talking with the employee closest to the problem, then taking it through the appropriate chain of command. An example, roads superintendent, engineer, county supervisor, whatever already you have an issue with, talk to them first. Should a satisfactory solution to the issue not be achieved through this progression, your next step is to submit it to the board meetings, which are held in public, but are not meetings of the public. While we may call on your participation during the board agenda items, the public does not have the absolute right to speak or interrupt our board meetings. Please refer to the public forum part of this handout for the instructions on your participation during public forum. Conduct during public meetings. Iowa Code Section 21.7 states that the board can make their own rules of conduct to assure that meetings are orderly. We request that all individuals in attendance at the board meetings act in a courteous and professional manner. Any failure to do so will result in reprimand and may result in immediate removal from the board meeting. At a regular board meeting, the county will not allow criticism of individual employees of the county that would be determined to be the reputation of that employee. Any comments made that are defamatory or slanderous of nature could also potentially make that individual liable for damages in a court of law. By law, conduct intended to disrupt a lawful meeting is a crime. Addressing the public forum. The board may allow for a limited public comment at a meeting. Current procedures are those individuals addressing the board would have up to 2 minutes to speak in a public forum. Public participation may be limited, or if several people are speaking to the same topic, the board may act as those individuals to appoint and identify a spokesperson to speak on behalf of the group. These measures are also allowed are also to allow the board to complete remaining agendas items within the reasonable amount of time. Please note that by law, the board cannot deliberate and or act on an item that is not published on the agenda. To act, the board generally requests that the public comment information be researched by the appropriate official of that county. Questions for those board or other county officials should be communicated with the appropriate party via email, phone call, or United States Postal Service. Questions posed to the board during public comment section of the meeting won't be answered, as a question deserves proper attention and research, so an accurate response can be made by the appropriate persons or personnel. Requesting to place an item on the agenda. Persons requesting to place an item on the agenda must make a request to the board chair prior to the drafting of the tentative agenda and at least 5 business days prior to the board meeting. This request should be in writing and must state the person's name, address, purpose, and presentation board action desired, and pertinent background information, including prior steps taken to resolve the situation at other levels. Requests from the public may be added to the tentative agenda at the discretion of the board chair after consultation with legal counsel. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Who's ever up there, let's respect them, let's listen to them, and let's not talk over anybody. So from there, I can go for public comments.
Sure.
Good morning.
Morning.
So this year, 2026, marks the 250th anniversary of the signing of our nation's founding document, the Declaration of Independence. And I just wonder when the last time any of us read that. Maybe it was grade school, high school, who knows when, but in 1858, a man from Illinois, then running for the US Senate on an anti-slavery platform, urged, "The house divided against itself cannot stand." Now, my countrymen, if you've been taught doctrines conflicting with the great landmarks of the Declaration of Independence, let me entreat you to come back to the truths that are in the Declaration of Independence. Of course, that man was Abraham Lincoln. It would appear that America is a house divided. So, God willing, my schedule allowing, and with the indulgence of the Board of Supervisors, I hope to use moments like this to share with you the truths upon which our country was founded. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comments?
Julie?
Julie?
Well, that was nice, Mr. Meyer. Now let's get back to the Constitution. Anyway, I see we still have the terrible trio up there, and they need to be removed. I didn't bring pictures of, ICE detainees suffering and, 5-year-olds. I don't want to do that. It's not a place for games. This is a meeting. This is a room for meeting and taking care of county business. So this only causes division, and you know it. So yeah, let's get rid of that. I know you call yourself public servants. Please act like that. I see that at least Renee is, participating by phone or whatever. And that's good, because we want our supervisors to show up and do their job. And if you can't do that, then you should resign. But anyway, so we have these guys up here. Remember, when you lie down with dogs, you come up with fleas. And hopefully your children, grandchildren, and people won't come up with measles, polio, whatever, diseases will flourish when vaccines are discouraged and lied about. So, yeah, you want to think about the future of your kids and your grandkids. Take the pictures down. Stop dividing the county, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comments?
No.
From there, I can ask for adjournment.
Lance, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. We're adjourned. Thank you.